things become quite expensive with the gear obsession. And you have to really ask yourself, do I really need this, or can I do it with what I've got? Chances are you'll be able to do things with what you have. And I've constantly asked myself that question, and I've constantly answered myself with, I can do it with what I've got. Yeah, it's good to have some really good gear and good quality mics and amps and guitars and everything like that. But if you go down that realm, it becomes more of a obsession over buying. And then you have to ask yourself, am I a collector or am I a producer? Do I have a home recording studio? So this is very important. I sort of went down that path, and when I did my first recording studio, and I ended up selling a lot of the stuff because I didn't need them. With the technology that we have, we can actually produce a very, very, very high quality recording at home, which a lot of people have done in the past. And I'm going to be a bit controversial here, because I know a lot of studios out there really praise the outboard gear, and in the end, they use plugins from Pro Tools that's on their PC to actually get the job done. So there's a bit of a twofold thing here. If you're an outboard gear specialist and you want to use that, go for it. I reckon it's a great thing and it sounds wicked. If you're a home producer, or if you've got the money for it, go ahead and buy, and you've got the room for it to put all these stuff, go for it. But I think that we can get quite close to recording a pro piece of music that's polished with what you have at home. Now, the flip side of that is, yes, we're going to use plugins. So this is another obsession. That gear obsession then overflows into your technology. So what happens? I've got 300 plugins, and the more plugins I have, the better it is. The only thing that's wrong there is that I don't know which one to choose, because a lot of the plugins do the same thing. Combine your plugins and categorize them. Use the plugins that you use all the time, which should be probably a handful of plugins. Find that you probably won't need to use any other plugins.